Welcome to Jaja Academy Lahore. Today's topic is types of primary memory, which are RAM and ROM. Let's see what is computer memory. There are two types of computer memory, primary memory and secondary memory. Today we shall focus on primary memory and its different types. There are two types of primary memory, RAM and ROM. RAM is further divided into two types, SRAM and DRAM. ROM is also divided into three subtypes, PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. Let's discuss these types in detail. RAM. RAM is also known as random access memory. It is also called main memory or primary memory. Random access memory is also known as direct access memory. Now the question is, what is meant by direct access or random access? Let's understand this concept with the example. This is an example of sequential access. Sequential access is opposite to the random access, and random access or direct access are the similar access methods. These are two different names of one access method. In a sequential access method, if we want to access the fifth data item, then we have to go through the previous data items like 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then we can access the fifth data item. This type of access method is called sequential access method. Opposite to this method is random access method or direct access method. In this method, if we want to access the sixth data item, we don't need to go through any other data item to access the sixth one. We can directly access the sixth data item. And this type of access method is called random access or direct access method. Each individual byte can be accessed directly from the entire memory. We do not need to access any other byte to access the desired data item. Random access memory is a temporary storage. It is not a permanent storage. Data is stored temporarily on the random access memory. Random access memory is also known as volatile memory. Data or instructions are erased when computer is switched off. It means if we switch off the computer, all data stored on random access memory is erased. Such type of memory is called volatile memory. Two types of operations are performed on random access memory. These operations are read and write operation. In the read operation, CPU reads data from RAM. Reads mean access or retrieval. It means when CPU access data from RAM or it retrieves data from RAM, this process is called read operation. And when CPU writes or stores data to the RAM, it is called the write operation. It is an example of random access memory, which is a chip that is fixed on the motherboard. Now let's discuss the types of RAM. There are two types of random access memory, SRAM and DRAM. DRAM stands for dynamic RAM or dynamic random access memory. This is the most commonly used type of computer memory and it is least expensive. Least expensive means it's very cheap. An important property of DRAM or dynamic RAM is it is refreshed again and again to maintain its data. And CPU cannot access data when DRAM is being refreshed. And this refreshing property makes the DRAM a slower memory. The second type of RAM is SRAM. SRAM stands for static RAM or static random access memory. Static random access memory need not to be refreshed again and again. That's why it is a faster memory as compared to the dynamic RAM. Let's see the difference between static RAM and dynamic RAM. Static RAM is faster than dynamic RAM and dynamic RAM is slower than the static RAM. SRAM is an expensive memory, whereas dynamic RAM is a cheap type of memory as compared to SRAM. The static RAM requires no refresh, whereas the dynamic RAM is refreshed again and again. As the static RAM requires no refresh, that's why it utilizes less power. On the other hand, the dynamic RAM is refreshed again and again, so it utilizes more power. The SRAM holds data until the power is turned off, but dynamic RAM sometimes loses data even without power cut off. The next difference is static RAM is more complex and the dynamic RAM is less complex. This is an example of static RAM and this is an example of dynamic RAM. Now let's discuss the second type of primary memory, that is called ROM. ROM stands for read-only memory. Data or instructions can only be read, they cannot be changed or deleted. It means we can only read the instructions. We cannot change or delete the instructions from read-only memory. ROM is a permanent storage and it is non-volatile. Non-volatile means the data or instructions from read-only memory are not deleted even if we switch off the computer. If data is not erased due to electricity cutoff, then this type of memory is called non-volatile memory and ROM is a non-volatile memory. The read-only memory stores instructions to start a computer and this operation is called bootstrap. So a read-only memory stores boot up instructions. ROM is also a chip that is not only used in computers but it is also used in washing machines, ovens and similar devices. Now let's discuss PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. PROM. PROM stands for Programmable Read-Only Memory. A PROM is a read-only memory that can be modified only once by a user. The user buys a blank PROM from the market and enters the desired contents. Contents means data or instructions using a PROM program. But it can be programmed only once. And once the data is written on the PROM, it cannot be erased. It is not erasable. So the user or manufacturer has to write very carefully. If any error occurs during writing process, then the error cannot be removed later on because user cannot erase the data once written on the PROM. The second type of ROM is EPROM. EPROM stands for Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. EPROM is initially blank. Users can write programs by using special devices. And once user write instructions or programs on the EPROM, they can be erased by using ultraviolet rays. So data or programs can be removed from EPROM by using ultraviolet rays. The third type of ROM is EEPROM. EEPROM stands for Electronically Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. An EEPROM is programmed and erased electrically. It means the EEPROM can be programmed and after programming it, the programs can be removed or erased by using electronic devices. And it can be erased and reprogrammed about 10,000 times. Another important thing is EEPROMs can be erased one byte at a time. rather than erasing the entire chip. That is why the process of reprogramming is flexible but slow. These were the three types of read-only memory. The PROM or programmable ROM can be modified only once and it is not erasable. But the second type, EPROM, it is erasable and programmable read-only memory. Data or instructions can be written as well as can be erased from EPROM. And EPROM uses ultraviolet rays to erase the data from EPROM. And the third type, the EEPROM, uses electrical devices to write the programs and to erase the programs. It was the difference between these three types. Another important question that is asked in exam is difference between random access memory and read-only memory. RAM is a temporary memory and ROM is a permanent memory. The second difference is there are two operations performed on RAM, read operation and write operation. On the other hand, read-only memory has only one operation and that is the read operation only. RAM is a volatile memory and ROM is a non-volatile memory. The random access memory is used in normal computer operations, whereas the read-only memory is used for startup process of computer. Writing the data on random access memory is faster and writing the data on read-only memory is slower. Thank you for watching. For more computer science lectures for ICS Part 1 and Part 2, subscribe to my channel.